Welcome to the African Diaspora Show, a platform that empowers and inspires Africans in the diaspora to invest in the continent and contribute to its growth and future development. In each episode, we'll bring you stories of Africans who have made the journey back home and are making a difference in their communities through their businesses and initiatives. Before we start, please take the time to subscribe and hit the notification bell. In today's video, we look at the inspiring story of Paul Onwuanibe, an African business magnate. He is the CEO of Landmark Africa Group and the man behind the first in-city premier privately owned beachfront in Lagos, Nigeria. Paul Onwuanibe is best known as the CEO of Landmark Group, an African-focused real estate company with offices on 5 continents. So join us and let's learn more about who he is and where his journey began.
Paul Onwuanibe. I'm the founder and Group Chief Executive of Landmark Africa. I'm a father of 2 and a happily married man. I was born in London, England. I grew up in London. I went to primary school in London. My father, being very Nigeria-centric, decided to send me to boarding school in Nigeria. That was my first taste of Nigeria at the age of 10. So I went to Federal Government College, Lagos, made some great friends. And the truth is, if I didn't do that, I wouldn't probably be in Nigeria or Africa today. I did quite well in JAM, went to University of Nigeria, and that's how I went into architecture.
What made him think about coming back to Africa?
This company was never meant to be in Africa. I built it for Europe, so I opened offices in Brussels, in Belgium, in Paris, in France, in London, in England, in the Czech Republic, in Prague, in New York. It was reasonably successful, but we knew it was a good idea. And a good friend of mine came to England, and I hosted him. And he says, let's see what you're doing. We'll work in Africa. And I said, okay, let's think about it. So he invited me over. I came back, so I hadn't been to Nigeria for a long time. Came back and realized that, you know what, this is a different country. At the time, Africa, with the globalization trend, Africa was now becoming a lot more thought about because of minerals and things like that. And so I thought, you know what, this is a good idea. But if I want to do this in Africa, I want to do it in the 4 corners. So I opened up 4 offices simultaneously. One in Lagos, and for the west of Africa, one in Johannesburg for the south, one in Nairobi for the east, and one in Cairo for the north. And I said, yeah, let's press the button, let's go, right? So it was a long journey from there, and we had to tweak many things, and I'm not even going to pretend that this is me, right? I had a dream, and you've got to find people to execute the dream. It's like being a president, yes? If the country's run well, it's because you've chosen good people. If it's run bad, it's because you haven't chosen good people. It's just full stop.
Architecture, just like any other business, has its ups and downs. Let's find out what keeps him going.
Mom used to say to me that you don't appreciate hot until you're cold, and you don't appreciate tall until you're short, right? And it's the same thing with success and failure. You could never appreciate success unless you fail.
Apart from his many business ventures, Paul also stars as a cut-through investor in Lion's Den, Nigeria's edition of the world-famous investment reality show, The Shark Tank.
The company. In 7 years' time, you can sit down with me again and we can have a conversation about your contracts with the company. Do I have a handshake with it? Yeah, for that.
Many people consider Paul a great success, so let's find out his secret to success.
The main thing I think that always encourages people to succeed is the fear of failure, right? And I just wanted to make sure whatever I did, I succeeded in.
This video was courtesy of the Landmark channel. You can find more interviews and more of his great work there, so be sure to check it out. Thank you for watching today's video. In case you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and hit the notification bell. Let us know your thoughts about Paul's story and if you have been inspired. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm, so it can make the video reach more like-minded people like you. Be sure to catch our other videos in this series where we bring you inspiring stories of Africans in the diaspora who made the decision to come back home and make a difference. Until the next video, stay safe and remember, Africa is watching.